Hey everyone, Marco here, and welcome to another pencil mark video. I thought this one might be a cool challenge, so I wanted to try this out. But yeah, liars and killers, this is why I have trust issues, man. Anyways, all jokes aside, here's the idea of this puzzle, right? We've got a whole bunch of killer Sudoku clues, right? This is the killer Sudoku variant. So first of all, every killer cage contains a bunch of cells that sum up to the number on the top left. Oops. So for example, this 19 clue could be made out of a 5 and a 9, or an 8 and a 6, something like that. However, there's one caveat here. There's one Sudoku, there's one cell here that's a liar. It's not telling the truth. It's phony. So we've got to figure out the liar as well. So exactly one of these killer Sudoku cages is going to be, maybe it's not the clue that it's given. Yeah. Don't worry about it. So our goal is to find out, to fill out the Sudoku by itself, yeah, and also to find out the liar. So let's see what we can do over here. I think it's fairly straightforward here if you know killer Sudoku rules, so yeah, let's get to it. I think the one thing that you should look for in a puzzle like this, it's always going to be the recurring theme, right? This puzzle was in the 2020 GP, so that's why there's a lot of 20s here. And in killer Sudoku, of course, the cells in a cage sum up to 45. For these 2020s, I guess the implication here is that, the implication here is that if both of these 20s were true, then the cell here would be a 5. Right, this, for example, yeah, this happens everywhere here if the 20s are true. I think I've narrowed down the liars a bit as well, because if all these 20s are true and the 5s are in these spots, then it would sort of feed back into the middle cage like this. So the 5 would be forced in the middle, but that's where a 2 clue is. So I think what we can say is that everything that, like, one of these 20 clues or the 2 clue in the middle is a liar, and all the other ones are truthful. Let me just mark those in maybe a dark green real quick. Okay, I think that was a good first deduction here. Now we know for sure that everything in the corners, as well as the 4 givens in the center, those are all guaranteed. So we can start by putting 3, 9, 8, and 7 in these spots. I wonder how the edges of, the corners are going to work here. Say if this was 5 and 1, we could also do 1 plus 15 plus 14 plus 13 to determine that this number is 2. If this was 5, this would end up 2. And we can add up this. This is 36 plus 2. That's 38. That would need a 7 for completion. This down here, if this was 5 plus 8, 27. Yeah, 10, 8, 9. Yeah, 10, 8, 9. That's 27 plus 14 is 31, 41. It would require 4 here. And this on the other side here, that would be a 5 going with a 9. 9, 18, 9, that's already, yeah, that would go with a 2. We do, yeah, this does feed into a contradiction here. If let's say these 20s and these 20s are true, then in both cases we will have 2s in these spots here, right? 2 plus 7, that's 9. and we'd have 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. So the contradiction is reduced to a group of 4 20s. So in fact, we can say that we can actually say these 20s are valid, as well as the 2 clue in the middle. And so we can write the 2 here, and we can also write the 5s and the other numbers we deduced. This here was, what was that again? That was 36 plus 2, that is 38. We have a 7 in this spot. And this was 27 plus 14, 31, 41, 4. Those numbers, let's see if they narrow down stuff a bit. We know that 14, it's only got 2 different number combinations, so this is going to be a 5-9 pair. That means the 10 is going to be a 3-7 pair. That's deducible with the 7 from the top. That means the 9 will resolve to 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 6. 1, 6. 1, 2, 6. Since this is a 5-9 down here, that means this at the top needs to be a 6-8 for the 14. I guess we can get rid of this 6 here. 7 is blocked, 8 is blocked. That means the 12 needs to be a 3-9 pair. The 3 is already down here, so we have a 3-9 like so. That means we should have 2 numbers that are forced into the 20. It's going to be, the 4 numbers that we're not sure of where they go in here, that's going to be 1, 2, as well as 4 and 7. So we need a 7 in one of those 2 spots and a 4 in one of those 3 spots. That pairs with, that's going to be 11 by itself. And then we need 2 more numbers that form 9. One of these is 1 or 2. So the other has to be 7 or 8. But we already have a 7 in this, so it's going to be 1 and 8. So we're going to have 8 here. And the 1, 4, 7 triple is in this column. This is going to be a 2. That means we know what's in the other 20 quad. It's it's 2, 3, 2, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, that works. 2 and 3, that sums up to, that's 5, and then 6, 9 is 15. That's perfectly good. 2's blocked in the middle, 3's blocked up top. Oh, I should say 2 is also blocked in, 2 and 3 are also both blocked in the column. Actually, the only thing we can do in the column here is 6, and then 9 still has to be placed. It can't go in the top, so the top is 2. And the 10 above that, it's going to be 1, 4, 5. I think that's everything we can do with those givens. Let's see if this feeds back into the ones on the right. Yeah, down below here we have a 9 cage. It can't be, it's either a 4-5 pair or a 1-8 pair. We don't know which one yet, but it can't be 2-7 or 3-6 because of the 3 and the 7 on the left. 7 here, it can't be a 1-6 pair because 6 and 1 are in the top row. 2-3 and 2-5 and 4-3, those are still valid. Oh, but I guess either way it contains a 4 or a 5, which means this 9 at the bottom can't be a 4-5 pair. So this 9 is, it's got to be a 1-8 pair. 15 up top is, that's can't have a 9, so it's a 7-8 pair. That means the 14 has to be a 9-5. I guess we are removing the 5 candidate from this position with that. 9-5 also removes the possibility of 5 from the 7. So the 7 is going to be a 3-4 pair. Oh, that's resolved. 4 is in row 8. I'm not sure we can get the 18. I'm also not sure we can get anything in the middle either. It's not enough for that. We have 2 candidates for the 3. We know it's going to be in this 20 cage because by Sudoku. 4 does end up guaranteed in the bottom row. Not a lot else we can say about that though. What we did say was if this was a 5, then this is a 9 and this is a 2. If the 16, this was a 5 up here, this would be a 1 and this would be a 2. We cannot get rid of either option just yet. I guess we can say is no 2 in the top row here or here, so it's got to be in one of those two cells, and the rest forms 18. There's one more that's got to be forced in the upper maybe 20 cage. It's 6. Yeah, 6 is restricted to one of these up here. 9 is in this double. Don't think there's a lot we can do there. Let's check out the hidden cage here. This is going to be, because of the 8, 9, and the 7, this cage should be an 11 no matter what. This hidden double. The 11 gets resolved by a 9 too if these 20s are valid, but it's still a hidden 11, I guess. No matter what. Because of the 3 and the 4, it can only be a 9-2 pair or a 5-6 pair. So like, this is the other case where it's a 5-6 pair and it would get paired up with something like a 9 here. Otherwise, we definitely have this being a 5-9 and a 2. But yeah, I guess those are the only two options. We either have a 9-2 or a 5-6. This is kind of a weird pair, but let's just roll with it. So we also have 11 in this 8 cage as well as a 7. So this 7 is going to go in one of these two spots. Definitely. That means we actually do resolve the pair up top in the 15. This is going to be a 7, this is going to be an 8. We do reduce 8 to a pair in the middle left cell cage. Oh yeah, and this was a hidden 3 pair because of the 13, 14, 15. So this is, we can just write 1, 2 in these spots, and that should also give us the candidates for the 13. That's going to be 3, 4, 6. 3, 4, 6. That disambiguates the 14, 6, and 8. We can also erase the 4 candidate from this spot, as well as the 1 candidate from this spot, but I think that still sort of leaves 2 out of 3 for each. And we do have 4 or 5 for the other side of the 6. Anything else we can narrow down? 7 is now in one of these positions in the bottom 20 cage. I think we can say that it's definitely going to be 3 in the 20 cage here. If we have 7 and 9 forced into this bottom 20 cage, if you think about it, the other two numbers either sum up to 4 if 20 is correct, and if 20 is incorrect, then the only option is to have a 4 here, and then this being a 21 clue, instead summing up to 5. The only pair for 5 being 3, 2. So there's also going to have to be a 3 in this cage, which actually does get pushed up to the top here. And then 2 is impossible to put in this cage because of this 2 on the left, so I think we can actually just straight up make the argument that this is going to be a truthful 20. But we're not sure about the other one quite yet. That does make, that does disambiguate the numbers on the right side. This is now a 5, since a 1 is guaranteed to be in the bottom row. This is now a 4, this is now a 1. Our top numbers are therefore 2, 4, 6. Yeah, there's got to be a 4 in one of these spots, which means there's got to be a 5 here. So actually, we can deduce here that this 20 is correct. That means Yeah, 2, 4, 6, that sums up to 12, so our other number here is 8. We get 1 and 2, and we do get that one of these 20s is incorrect, so we use the case where this is not a 5. That is this being a 5, this being a 9, and this was a hidden 11, so this ends up being a 6. That means the 9 and 2 end up on the right side. 9 can be in all of these spots. 2 is only in those two spots. 3 and a 4 down here means this one is a 6, but the other ones are not disambiguatable yet. 1 and 8 are still down here. Oh yeah, the 5s, they force a 5 in this spot. Other numbers are 1, 4, and 6. 1, 7, 9 can't quite be resolved. 2, 4, 8, 4, 6 can't be resolved up top. What can we do with the 20s? 1 is definitely going to end up in the middle row. 2 is quite unrestrained. 3, we said 3 ends up at the top. And actually, yeah, we just get the position of the 3 by Sudoku. Now the 4, that is going to, yeah, it's going to be in the bottom. 6 is unrestrained. Or no, 6 is going to be in the bottom as well. So that's going to be 4 and 6, so the others sum up to 10. 7. Actually, since 4 and 6 are here, we can't place a 7 because that means the fourth number is going to have to be a 3, so the 7 actually goes up here. 8 is, I guess, up here or down here. Yeah, 8, 2, and 1, 9 are going to have to go into the same 20s because we're pairing up. What I can see is that the 7s go up here, making this a 1, making this a 9. And then we can just say that this is going to be the 2, 8 pair on the left side, and the 1, 9 pair is somewhere down below. So many pencil marks. Though, yeah, I do it to myself. Oh yeah, since 1 is in the 9 pair in the bottom left, it's up here. Since 9 is now forced to be in the bottom, it can't be in this spot, so this spot is 2. 7, 9 is resolved. 6, no, 5 blocks out the 5 over here. This is 5, this is 9. Almost everything here. 4, 6, 9. Oh, there's a 9 up top. That means this is a 9. Yep, we still got a 4, 6 pair to go here. So close, so close. 3, 4 pair in this spot. 9 and 3 are resolvable here. The 1, 4, 7 is not resolvable quite yet. So now we're just left with the 20s. We just got to figure out how the 20s work somehow. Oh, before that, this is a 2, but we still have a 4, 6 pair. 2s are gettable by Sudoku here. Anything else with a lot of candidates? It's not 1, it's 3 has 2 options. 4, we still got a lot. 5, oh yeah, 5 is gettable by Sudoku, which gives us this 3, which resolves this pair here. 6, it's going to go in this spot. Well, the 7 is in one of these two spots. Whoops. One of the... No, don't cut the entire layer. One of those two spots. 8 is in the top row. 9. Okay, we're given the 9 here. And this is actually going to give us the 7 here, the 8 here. Now we can tell that this 20 is the liar on the left side, and this 20 is true. And with that 20 being true, our last number here is 1. Whoops. Let me get that in the right color. So this is going to be 8, 1 resolving like so. Wait. Hold on, let me just go back a bit. I think I messed up here. Oh wait, I already have a 9. Shoot. I got ahead of myself. Okay, our missing numbers are 1, 4, 7, 8. 1, 4, 7, 8. We got to put the 4 in here, and now we cannot satisfy the right 20. I nearly made a gaffe there. We cannot satisfy the right 20, and that means this is a 7, 8 pair to satisfy the left 20. Right, this is how it's supposed to be. Ooh, sorry about that. 7, 4, 1 is resolved. Now we get 4 up top. This is a 1, 6 pair that gets resolved like so. 6 and 4 down below, and 6 and 4 up above. And done. All right, that is the Liar Killer Sudoku, and this is why I have trust issues. You never know who's going to be the liar killer around here. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm still going to be in the process of editing my huge octathlon solve while this video goes up, but I just wanted something to be able to put up in the interim. Okay, bye.